And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. And thank you for joining us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Malik Beasley.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, "I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win." And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. And these teams both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking. Is it getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defense?
The simple answer, Kevin, is no. We're still having an immense amount of problem trying to statistically measure what is happening defensively. But we know how you can impact offenses with the way you play defense. The measuring metrics on individuals still, we're probably 3 or 4 years away from understanding that the way we could.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland.
Here we go.
Powell is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Paul George. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Jamal Murray is out there with Stephen Curry. And there's Lamarcus Aldridge. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Tucker in at the 3. Now here is George. Over Gobert. That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D.
Yeah, not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, a nice, strong play that time.
Murray looking around. Here's Aldridge. And it's blocked by Whiteside. James up top. He's covered by Murray. LeBron kicks to George. Here's Whiteside. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
You have to do a lot of things defensively to prevent Hassan Whiteside from scoring. He is just an Adonis out there. Look at that body, and still gets those shots to go like he did there.
Now here's Curry, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Here's Murray. Good D by LeBron.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Now here's George. Turned in an outstanding game against New York.
And for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective and the way it impacts winning, especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. Didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to. But Paul George still gets it done. Jamal Murray more and more has come into his own as a player capable of shouldering the offensive load and being a leader for his team at times.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Well, it's the range that Jamal Murray has that's really impressive.
And at the time, Murray's 20 points per game were the most ever by a Kentucky freshman.
How about that? And then he comes into the league and shows you that he's got the kind of confidence where he's going to take a shot off the dribble, get around the pick, read a defender going underneath, and just start to pile up points in a hurry. And some of those have come at some of the biggest moments in the playoffs.
Now here's Murray. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Tucker. It's tipped. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Hassan Whiteside. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's averaging 11 points a game, 10 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Anticipation when it comes to rebounding, that can separate elite ones from average ones.
Now here's James. Last game, 26 points, just 5 on the clock. Portland, no good that time either.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Curry with the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Trevor Ariza, one of those hard hat guys who you know you're going to get what you get from him on a nightly basis. Guard on defense and be a capable three-point shooter. Just comes to do his job.
Bucks trail by 6. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Aldridge dishes to Curry. Back to Aldridge. Over George. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
A big part of this attack from this team is Aldridge right there. Doesn't get any sweeter than that.
Ariza finds Whiteside. Gobert with the block. Curry with it. The pass to Murray. Outside Curry. Sinks the triple. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
And really the last guy that you like to see comfortable shooting the ball is Stephen Curry, just automatic.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Whiteside, the pass to James. Makes it off the glass.
That's just good basketball. I think King James down low is not a bad option.
Murray outside. Tucker the pass to Aldridge. And here's Gobert. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes that one. Curry's got 8.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
George against Murray. The 3. George, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Tucker. Murray outside. With the drive over Whiteside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Hassan Whiteside.
I like that penetration there. Murray getting to the cup with great quickness.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85. And you talk to Murray, he said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Ariza has the open look. Off target with his 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
James against Murray. Pass to Tucker. Outside Aldridge. Back to Tucker. The Bucks working the ball around. The kick out to Aldridge. Milwaukee the rebound. Fires for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. That one on George.
Yeah, you don't want to put Curry at the line. That's just dangerous and pretty much 2 points. Stephen, the best free throw shooter ever.
Howard's checked in for Lamarcus Aldridge. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Portland. Right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
And when you look at Portland, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Outside, George. Whiteside, a screen on Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Milwaukee. And Portland with a change here, too. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Whiteside. Stolen by George. And here they come. That one misses. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Now here's Powell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's James. Almost, but it rolls out.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Curry against LeBron. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's Iguodala. They get it again. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Unloads from 13. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Tucker. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Milwaukee. From deep. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. And now it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Anthony's checked in for the Bucks. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Johnson's checked in for Ariza. Malik Beasley comes in for Norman Powell. Simons, he's checked in for George. And it's T.J. McConnell in for LeBron. Now, here's McConnell. Beasley for 3, buries it from three-point range. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's McConnell. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Robinson finds McConnell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Dwight Howard. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just seed them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate, good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Robinson sets a screen for Beasley. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Beasley's got 5 now.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
It's Anthony with the drive. Count that one.
Well, Melo right now is in attack mode and not settling for the jump shot, slashing apart this weakened defense.
Now, here's McConnell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Beasley kicks to Johnson. Back to Beasley. And there's the pass to Robinson. No good from outside. Bucks leading by 9. Curry outside. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Curry's got 19 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Simons surveying the D over Iguodala. And it's Simons missing. And the Bucks, they're shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Iguodala, the pass to Gobert. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Beasley. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit total in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played. And with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
And the Bucks making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Burks comes in for Anthony Simons. And it's Dragic in for T.J. McConnell. No good from Beasley. Bucks leading by 12. Anthony dishes to Curry. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Anthony. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. Rebound by Johnson. Now Dragic. Down low. Here's Burks. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Milwaukee Bucks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And one of the league leaders in steals and deflections, T.J. McConnell, explains how he causes havoc on the floor.
It's all about just reading the way.
He does. Boy, he is all hustle.
And undrafted back in 2015. But that energy and effort is what's earned McConnell a place in this league.
And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Well, also in the early going, they found a way to get themselves to the free throw line.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Paul George is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's LeBron in at the guard position.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
first one falls for him.
Interesting to see how Lamarcus Aldridge has embraced more and more of a leadership role with this team. He knows he has what it takes to guide this team to higher heights.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. Whiteside, a screen on Aldridge. And George, here we go. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
LeBron against Murray. Gobert with a screen for Murray. He takes it in, and it's Murray with the jam.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Whiteside sets the pick for George. Here's the teardrop. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now the feed to Anthony. Beasley with the steal. Outside, George. It's Whiteside, top of the key. Powell, no one around him. No good with the triple. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Bucks. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And Tucker kicks to Murray. Back to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shot clock at 5. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Beasley. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Powell, that's good.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
And Murray, here we go. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's George. Drops it in from 11 feet. George has got 13 points.
Oh, man, Paul George right now, he's on fire, and the D looking helpless.
Murray against James. Aldridge with a screen on LeBron. And it's Murray penetrating. And now Portland on the break. Here's Powell. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Whiteside, good.
Yeah, there's not a rebound that Whiteside cannot get to when he's floating around the charge circle, reaches up, snatches that one down.
LeBron against Murray. And Tucker has it in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 9. LeBron passes to Beasley. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Howard's checked in for Gobert. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Trailblazers. Pass to Howard. Murray against LeBron. Passes it to Aldridge. Over Ariza. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, back to the basket. Sometimes more facing up is Aldridge. He excels right there down in the painted area.
George with no one around. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Murray, no good.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And here is LeBron. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. And Portland again with the buckets.
Just a masterful offensive player, utilizing that pick with great intelligence there.
Pass to Howard. Murray against James. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Murray. Drills it from outside. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
LeBron dishes to Powell. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. Simons is checked in. Murray against LeBron. Here's Ariza. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Ariza's got 5.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside for Murray. Aldridge with a screen on James. Murray with it. He's picked up by Ariza. George against Murray. And George with the stuff.
A little find by LeBron James, setting up a great look that time.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Murray with it. He's got 9. He dishes it to Aldridge. Back to Murray. Jacks up a 3. Mark, that is his 5th miss in 7 shots.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Murray against LeBron. It's stolen by Anthony. Murray outside. Back to Anthony. Over James. That one off the back iron and out. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Ariza much improved as a free thrower over the course of his career.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Burks comes in for Anthony Simons. And it's Dragic in for James. Murray finds Tucker. To the inside. Here's Curry. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Curry's got 21.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Burks on the wing. He's guarded by Howard. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, keep it or dish it. Those are the decisions Paul George is trying to make, and he makes the right one there.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Iguodala's got 6.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Dragic the pass to Burks. Outside, George. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Howard setting the pick for Iguodala. Murray right side. Clock at 6. For the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Dragic. He kicks it to Burks. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray, the pass to Curry. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Trailblazers trail by 9.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
And the Bucks making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Malik Beasley comes in for Trevor Ariza. And James subbed in for Goran Dragic. Knocked away. Curry with the steal. And the pass to Iguodala. To the wing right side. And they double up Murray. Gobert dishes to Iguodala. 5 to shoot. Over LeBron. Here's Howard. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
Robinson a screen on Murray. Here's Burks. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Here's James.
And Steph getting a little bit nasty on the defensive end there, not letting his man get comfortable on that possession.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Iguodala. There's the 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Lamarcus Aldridge.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And here's Iguodala outside for just the 4th time today. It is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Burks finds James. Back to Burks. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's Curry outside, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
James kicks to Beasley. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. On the wing, George. Just 4 to shoot. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Here's Curry, and the rejection by James. They retain possession. And so it's Milwaukee, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go.
It is not looking good for those bottom teams, fellas.
Not looking good, and I could say.
And taking a look now at that first half, that is more than enough.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Bucks leading by 15. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Bucks, we've got Murray. Aldridge out there with Gobert. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Curry in at the point guard. George with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Whiteside, good.
That's just pure strength and size from Whiteside. Just a Hulk out there. It remains a matchup problem for basically any roster to try to match up physically.
Murray kicks to Curry. Paul George with the steal. James the pass to Powell. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, let's talk about LeBron James not just being one of the best passing forwards of all time, one of the best passers of all time. Truly understands where everything is at all times.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 9 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Murray outside. Passes to Aldridge. With the shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Ariza.
Well, at 7 feet tall and a 7'5" wingspan, Aldridge usually gets a clean shot off inside or gets fouled.
The Bucks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Whiteside, a screen on Murray. Here's Powell. It's good. Powell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Aldridge, the pass to Gobert. Murray against LeBron. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Murray. LeBron with the block.
LeBron authorizing another block shot.
George looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ariza. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Curry passes to Gobert. Portland grabs the miss.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Whiteside, a screen on Curry. LeBron can't get it to go. And Murray's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Leading by 12. Out to the wing. Here's Aldridge. Hands it from downtown. Aldridge has got 11.
Well, that's a staple of Aldridge's game right there. He knows he's got the green light to shoot off the pass.
LeBron dishes to Powell. George against Aldridge. Baseline jumper. Gobert with the block. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Murray outside. Over James, and the rejection by James. And now Portland on the break. And here's George for 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
Murray against LeBron. Curry with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Ariza. George against Curry. Gobert with a screen for Curry. Here he goes. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Curry. He's got 8.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the Bucks. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Simons, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Here's Simons. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Right side, a screen on Aldridge. Here's Simons. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Curry looking it over. Gobert with a screen for Curry. 6 to shoot. Anthony no one around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen, and he exploits that with a dish.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
Gobert with a screen for Curry. And Tucker has it in the corner. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
The shot by George, no good.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And Curry, here we go. And the shot goes down. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Outside, George. They grab their own miss. And the jam by Whiteside.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Bucks.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Powell for three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight. Now here's Curry. 32 points in the game. They double-team Curry. Here's Tucker. And another three for Milwaukee.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
There's the triple. And James pulls it down. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. Dishes to Powell. Right side against Gobert. And here's George for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 26.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
A different look for Milwaukee. Howard's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Iguodala in for P.J. Tucker. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Robinson's checked in for Whiteside. Malik Beasley comes in for Norman Powell. Alec Burks checked in for Anthony Simons. And it's T.J. McConnell in for James. Feeds to Anthony. From deep, Iguodala. Here's Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 8th in scoring and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. The 3 from George. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Curry against George. Now Iguodala. 12 points for him. The dish to Gobert. The Bucks working the ball around. They double-team Curry. He tries for 3. That's good from Howard on the assist by Curry. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
When he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
McConnell kicks to Robinson. Pass to Burks. Robinson a screen on Iguodala. Burks against Iguodala. It's rebounded by Curry.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Burks can't get it to go.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Anthony finds Curry. Off target from outside. And for Portland, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. George passes to Robinson. Iguodala against George. It's Beasley on the wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Bucks leading by 13. Outside Curry. Gobert with a screen on McConnell. Curry dishes to Iguodala. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bucks. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And Curry has it in the corner. McConnell scanning the floor. George with the screen on Curry. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Bucks. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Trailblazers. Dragic comes in for T.J. McConnell. And it's Murray penetrating.
And a great job, Murray just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
Outside, George. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Takes the three.
Good defensive instincts there from Melo, reaching out and altering that shot.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so James will bring it up for Portland. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. On the floor for Portland, Mitchell Robinson out there with Paul George. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. Curry outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second. Look at that.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Curry against George. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. Bucket is good. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
A nice shot by George.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
James against Murray. To the paint. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. LeBron against Curry. Shoots over Curry. The rebound by the Bucks. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Murray against James. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Murray. Howard trying to free himself up. Murray, no good. Trailblazers trail by 15. And here is James. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Curry against George. Curry kicks to Aldridge. Here's Howard. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Howard against Beasley. Powell with a screen on Howard. Here's Beasley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Gobert, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Whiteside's checked in. Bucks leading by 11. The pass to Aldridge. Three-pointer. Milwaukee, no good that time either. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Well, once Paul George gets in that deep, get out of the way. He's coming right at you.
Curry against George. Curry passes to Tucker. Gobert with it. He feeds it to Murray. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Here's Powell. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Murray. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Beasley, the pass to George. Back to Beasley. That 3 off the mark. Bucks leading by 9. Outside Curry. There's the feed to Aldridge. And the jam by Aldridge.
And not much that gets sped up in Lamarcus Aldridge's game. Right there, you could see the force that he has.
And they double up James. Beasley finds Whiteside. Back to Beasley. Gobert with the block.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Spins. Murray against LeBron. Murray, the pass to Tucker. High post, Gobert. Back to Tucker. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. A nice shot by Tucker. And the Bucks lead by 14.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last timeout, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks, David. Gobert dishes to Murray. Gobert with a screen on LeBron. And that's good. Jamal Murray for 3.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Powell inside. Defended by Gobert. Whiteside, a screen on Murray. Beasley into the lane. And he gets it to go. Beasley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the agility on Beasley's drive, really tough for the defense to deal with.
Curry with it. Aldridge with a screen on George. They double team Curry. Launches it. Aldridge, no luck.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Beasley. Outside Curry. They double team Curry. For three, Murray. Kept alive. Gobert scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Outside, George from past the arc. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. George has got 42 in the game.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Murray against James. Gobert with a screen for Murray. And Tucker has it in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Tucker's got 12 points here in the second half. George passes to Whiteside. George against Aldridge. Releases from 15. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from George. James against Murray. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
James kicks to George. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Over Murray. And that one goes long.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Murray. Excellent D there from George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Portland. Kicks it to Beasley. Passes it to James. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one.
You know LeBron will play physical when the play calls for it. That time makes the contact, and it's a non-issue for him.
Curry finds Murray. Now here's Tucker, guarded by Powell. Here's Tucker. Here's Curry with the 3. Powell pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 10. Takes a step back. Whiteside trying to break free. George, no good. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. It's Curry outside. Portland grabs the miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
George passes to Powell. Whiteside sets the pick for Powell.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Portland. And so Powell nails both of them. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Aldridge. Murray outside. Inside. And Curry has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Tucker. The fadeaway. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist from Tucker. Aldridge has got 4 this quarter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Milwaukee.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Now, here's Tucker. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. LeBron grabs the miss. On the wing, George. This one for 3. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.